Okay.
I think you should have frisked him first.
Happy to meet you, Fred.
On the bottom down there.
Oh, thank you. I feel like that dog that chased cars and he finally caught one and said, "Now what the hell do I do with it?"
Okay.
Recording this too. So they have to go on the county's website.
Hey, Joe, did they ever figure out what caused the death of that young girl? And
They haven't come up with a conclusion yet. It's just speculation. Waiting for the toxicology
The normal
test.
county board is not at
what
I'm assuming it was drugs, but who knows?
Yeah, unfortunate.
There's a lot of that going on. I've been grumbling for years.
Yeah,
Done and nobody wants to do anything.
unfortunate.
Sheriff will do anything is you have to personally witness it and then swear in the Bible.
Do you feel like
Saw it happen.
whirlwind? Have you been
So we
getting
got investigators, we got drug dogs.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Was he
Out there all over.
outdoors or?
He likes to be outside. But
Bad.
I understand. I do understand.
Yeah.
It's gotta. Yeah, I agree.
If there's anyone that wants to address the county board, please fill out a registration slip that's at the table in the front here, please, and hand it up to me. Another one.
How you doing, Guy? Yeah? How are your kids doing? I haven't seen them for a while. So how? Well, you don't care though. You like it. Are you helping coach stuff too? Or? Yeah. It's fun. It is fun. Enjoy every minute of it.
Scared away it looks.
Have you?
Need a bigger area, all this stuff they give you.
Yeah. Feeling super stressed today?
Not yet. It just
Yeah, probably got 6 lots that are public accesses. And
nice one out there.
nobody's paying taxes. They're listed in the or 999, like they're not existent, and the Lake District is trying to figure out who's responsible to pay the taxes in these. I'm going to the township.
They're probably town-owned or something like
Well, one is owned by 4 or 5 different back lots up in town, across from Flanagan's down there. But there's nobody
it's
listed
joint-
on it.
joint
There's
listed.
nobody pays taxes on it,
Well,
and nobody pays a lake assessment on the front.
I
So how
have-
do you find that out?
I have some situations like that too, where accesses are jointly
Yeah.
owned. And then what I do is I figure the value, when I value the lots that are associated with it, I include that in there.
Does that go to the town board to let them decide?
Oh, there she is. Does she have a camera or she just said herself?
Pays the taxes and all that?
It should be the town.
Okay, that's what I suggested.
Town assessor has to figure it
I
out.
said to send it to the town board.
You know, if you think it's not right, then let the town
let them-
board look at it, and they can make a
That's the way I looked at it.
determination. But then they don't put an assessment on the jointly owned
They do,
lot.
they do on
Because it's
Spring
hard to
Lake.
collect it. It's who's gonna pay it, you know?
They do it on Spring Lake because they have the Holiday Hills one. And each of those property owners.
Is that current? Yeah.
Issue is somebody wants to put a pier on this
Right.
50-foot wide space.
Well, no, they won't have
Public
those.
access down for everybody.
Well, like it should say the description of the lot. Plus the interest.
Oh, there it is. This tells you who's on it currently.
New condo probably just put in Pearl Lake.
Brett is out, Bill Downey is out, and Norman out, so those guys' position.
An issue's going back, you know.
It's gotta be an hour, I would think. Would have to be an hour.
Let them hash it out at the meeting, call the assessor and ask. Figured that's where it ended, needs to be ended up.
For me.
Yep, you and me both.
I do.
We're
Waiting for a camera. I know. Yes.
Guy gets to swear at us, huh? Oh, we'll swear us in, never mind.
I left him out.
Oh, sure.
Okay. We'll get started. Okay. Call the meeting of the Waushara County Board of Supervisors to order. Today is our organizational meeting, and the first thing we're going to do today is administer the oath of office. That's going to be done by Judge Guy D. Dutcher. So if you'd all please stand, and you have your oaths of office on your desks. After you're given the oath, please sign that and pass that forward. And please raise your right hand, and Judge will swear you in.
Everett Grandson.
Having been elected or appointed
to the office of
County Board Supervisor for Waushara County,
County Board Supervisor for Waushara County,
swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States
I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Wisconsin,
and the Constitution of the State of Wisconsin,
and will faithfully and impartially discharge the duties of said office to the best of my ability. So help me God. Thank you. If you could all please sign your respective oaths in my presence, then I will notarize them to make them official so that we can get on with the organizational meeting. I wish to congratulate all of you and to thank you for your faithful public service. I have a deep appreciation for how difficult it is, and am very respectful of the time and energy that you give to the well-being of our county. Thank you all. I'm going to have to politely excuse myself, I have to be in court.
Thank you, Judge. Okay, moving on to roll call. From District 1, Bernadette Krentz. District 2, Robert Jones.
Here.
District 3, Larry Tim.
Here.
District 4, Joseph Piaski.
Here.
District 5, Everett Eckstein.
Here.
District 6, Dennis Weddy.
Here.
District 7, Donna Collada. District 8, Patrick King.
Here.
District 9, Robert Wadle.
Here.
District 10, Larry Crawford.
Here.
District 11, Mark Kirschner.
Here.
And now please stand and we'll say silent prayer and pledge allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, we're at the point in our agenda where there's public comment. The first person on our list today is Charles Brewer. You can come up to the podium, Mr. Brewer.
Hello. I'm here today to present concerns about the large farm that's coming into our area. And one thing is our water usage. Cows drink between 30 and 40 gallons a day. And this farm is going to 24 to 3,000 animals. And that would be between 80,000 and 105,000 gallons a day. And that would include the flushing, the water use for cow prep, the laundry facility that they usually have. You break that down, that's about 70 gallons a minute. The manure situation with that many animals would produce about 30 million gallons of manure a year. And our main concerns are our roads over there. With a lot of the roads were built years ago, so you have narrow roads, not much for ditches and shoulders, and there'd be between 9,000 and 10,000 semis a year, which most of them come within short periods of time during the year. With that alone, then would be around 4,000 to 6,000 loads of manure. You have between 24 to 2,500 loads of feed, and then the milk going out would be between 1,500 and 1,700 loads a year. So for road safety, the one thing is on the corner of Aspen and 49, that's not such a good road as it is in the first place. And with all that traffic, I would think to be situated on a state road would be a much better place. And another thing is our land over in that area is not very well drained, and if it is, it's tile land. And so for growing good alfalfa, it never has grown good alfalfa over there. Our corn yields aren't as good either because of our water situation. And I guess the other thing is with to put a manure system of that size and where the land is, where it's being suggested, that's boggy, wet land, and I guess we just have concerns about how it's going to work and not pollute the water. And then also for employment facts, they come in with their own set of trucks and equipment, and usually the people milking the cows aren't the neighbors, they're other people, and they're usually not from the area, and they're not going to stick around either. So I don't see how, for our area, there's a lot of things that just don't go for it. And I'm not against the big area. They can go, if they're in an area where it's suitable for it, that's probably wonderful. But for our area, it's just not, we feel not feasible. Thank you.
Okay,
Melanie?
Thank you, Mr. Brewer. Yes,
May I ask the gentleman a question?
public comment is just
Okay.
comment. And if we want to bring it up later in future meetings, that's fine. The next person for public comment is our Veteran Service Officer, Bill Rosenau.
With the retirement of Mr. Downey and Mr. Weiss, I found myself two people short on the Veteran Service Committee. Speaking to Mr. Jones, he's willing to put his name in the hat. Looking for one other person who'd be interested in being on the Veteran Service Committee. Thank you.
All right, we're now moving on to approval of the agenda. Can I have a motion to approve the agenda, please? Motion by Mrs. Collada, seconded by Mrs. Krantz. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Agenda is approved. Approval of the minutes of the March 20th, 2012 meeting. How do you find?
I would move to approve those minutes.
Motion by Mr. Weddy, seconded by Supervisor Eckstein. All those in favor? Any discussion at all, I guess I should ask? All those in favor say aye, please.
Aye.
Any opposed? It's approved. Our next part of the agenda is reports, and we have a bonding projects update from Corporation Counsel Ruth Zowski.
Good morning, everyone. Since the last meeting, the sign-in board has been put in place by the elevator door for weekend use so that people know who is here during the weekend and do not turn the alarms on each other. The bid for the courthouse remodel was awarded to R.J. Albright Construction out of Oshkosh for $874,500. There's a pre-construction meeting tomorrow. The plans have been approved by the state, so we should be getting started on that soon. With the towers, all the equipment has been delivered to the towers except Coloma, and that equipment is at the Sheriff's Department along with the Sheriff's Department equipment. Northway was here yesterday to start unpacking the equipment, and when they're finished, Motorola will be on site later this week to review and make sure everything is here and give instructions for installation. The UPS system was delivered and installed at the Coloma site, and the generator was put in Wautoma yesterday, and they will be putting one in Plainfield today. The telephone system, we have ordered the equipment to do the next generation 911 upgrade. There's a meeting set for May 2nd to get everything organized with that. We continue to work on the village and county mobile units with the Spillman, and we're getting closer to having that resolved. And we've been in contact with the software company to schedule training for the emergency management dispatch and medical dispatch, and we are in the process of currently hiring a dispatcher, so once that's done, then the training schedules will be finalized.
Okay, thank you, Ruth. The next part of our agenda is the election of the county board chairperson and committees and vice chair, second vice chair, and you'll notice that there's an order of elections sheet that kind of outlines how things should be working. I have, first of all, a sheet. If you would help pass that around. Sure. We've got nomination sheets for each of the open positions, and you can nominate as many people on the list. You're all on there. You can nominate as many people on the list as you want by putting an X by their name and initialing your initials next to the X. So this is for chairperson, and then we'll be tracking it on screen here.
Show up on the screen. When we retrieve, it'll just show if somebody's been nominated or not. It won't show how many times somebody's been nominated. It'll just show that someone's been nominated.
So we nominate one, or? And this is just for the chairperson?
Right.
Not the second and the vice?
No, you'll get a separate sheet for that.
nominations are Donna Colada, Joe Piasky, and Dennis Wedding. On the blue piece of paper in front of you, you need to vote for one person. You do not need to initial this one. Votes for Donna Colada, 2 votes for Dennis Sweaty, and 2 votes for Joe Piasky. Donna Colada is your next chair.
Cool.
Just take the money out of it.
Yeah, it's all women.
All women have given for every.
Oh, that's true. Is that scaring you?
Thank you. Thank you all. Now, we'll have the election for the vice chair. Yes, first vice chair.
So again, you can nominate as many people as you want on this form. What color this time?
Okay, so your nominees are Everett Eckstein, Mark Kirschner, Joe Piasky, Dennis Weddy, and Robert Wadle. Again, on the blue ballots.
Oh, blue.
On the blue ballots, vote for one, and these do not have to be initialed either.
She likes pink
I can
better.
go home already.
She likes beer. What do we say?
Vote for three, right?
Vote for one. 3 votes for Dennis Sweaty, 3 votes for Joe Piasky, and 1 vote for Everett Eckstein. Mr. Kirschner is the new vice chair.
Thank you.
Don't look so excited.
Well, when she said mister, I was going to correct her, but it's okay.
I know, 'cause that's my
That's her
father.
I got a new line, though.
Oh, you do? You don't get to vote, I'm sorry. Okay.
This is for the second vice chair. Again, you can nominate as many supervisors as you would like. Okay, your nominees this time are Everett Eckstein, Joe Piasky, Dennis Weddy, and Bob Wadle. Again, on the blue ballots, vote for one, and these do not need to be initialed.
Uh-oh.
4 votes for Dennis Weddy, 4 votes for Joe Piasky, and 3 votes for Everett Eckstein.
Vote number 97.
Joe Piasky, 4 votes for Dennis Weddy, and 2 for Everett. So Joe is the second vice chair.
All right, and now we will be voting for,
Nominating.
we're nominating for the Public Works Committee.
And again, you can nominate as many as you want.
Oh, sorry. Had to watch her
Oh, I'm burned to death. Don't be walking.
told you, I had a bad weekend. Real bad.
Causing trouble again, Bernadette.
Boy, we're having fun now.
Who's on the committee right now? Can you tell us who's on the committee?
Um,
Right now it is Donna,
Everett,
and
Norm was on.
Four?
Okay, so your nominees are Larry Crawford, Everett Eckstein, Robert Jones, Donna Collada, Mark Kirschner, Joe Piasky, Larry Tim, Dennis Weddy, and Bob Wadle. This time you'll use the pink ballots. They must be initialed and vote for 3.
That makes it easier.
Are you on that committee already or no? No. No.
Are the board meetings always this exciting?
One of the highlights. Bad meetings where it went for
Calm things down a little bit.
We've had meetings where we voted for two. A streamlined version.
I need my Valium.
We could thank Ruth and Deb and Melanie for that because they got together and decided how to do this, and I think this is the most organized it's ever been. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Well, it took me 23 years to figure
The
Oh,
main
you've never
thing is
done this
that you
before?
did it.
Oh. Well, this is much better. I mean, I can write myself in 3 times. What's your initials? BK? Okay.
We have a couple ballots that aren't initialed, so they won't count, and there's one that has 4 votes on it, so that also won't count.
Well, we thought we had it all right.
Yeah, Uh-oh. What are you wanting me to look at here?
Well, because
Oh.
there's 3 with a tie, so
Oh.
do we vote for all of them all over again?
Council tell us.
I guess
Well,
because there
maybe
are
you could-
invalid ballots, then I would just probably vote all of them.
Let him do it again?
Yep.
Okay. all right.
Okay, you need to vote again because we don't have, we have 1 with 6, 3 with 4, 1 with 3, 1 with 2, 1 with 1, so, you need to vote again. On the pink slip, initial them, only 3 people.
Oh, hang on, I'll bring the other one back up. There you go.
Working hard today.
Spinning, I did that last night, so.
Just all spun out on you.
I practiced voting last night by voting for Donald Driver. There you go. Yes, I did. So I was all prepared for today.
So you're saying we should move on?
Yeah, maybe. There
Throw
you
out
go.
an 800 number you can all call in?
Oh, right. Ones where you just punch the yes or no.
We could have set this up more like Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
Trust me, you don't want to see me dancing. It ain't pretty.
Maybe next time.
That's it, a dance-off.
Public Works is like a price.
repeat do the committee and then they have to vote for the alternate?
Okay, so the committee will be Everett, Donna, and Dennis, with 8 votes for Everett, 8 votes for Donna, and 4 votes for Dennis. And then we will need to re-vote for the alternate. Because there wasn't enough, person had a majority vote. Joe had 3, Mark had 3, Bob Wadle had 2, Bob Jones had 1, Larry Crawford had 1. And there was 1 invalid ballot again. Please remember to put your initials on it. So at this time, just vote for 1.
And it shouldn't be Everett, Donna, or Dennis. One of the other ones.
What's our choices?
Everyone but Everett, Dennis, or Donna. The alternate with 4 votes is Joe.
All right, next we will entertain motions or nominations for Land, Water, Education Committee. Who is on that committee right now? I know Joe and Everett and Bernadette and Larry Crawford. What color are we using? Green? Oh, we do the white first. We have to nominate on that thing first.
Nominate as many as you want.
It wouldn't be surprised. It's a bingo.
You're really ready for that position, aren't you?
I am. I leave tomorrow night.
Oh, do I have to initial this? Hang on.
It's fine.
can I take my name off at this time?
Sure.
Thank you for whoever nominated me, but I'll take mine off.
Okay, so not vote for Donna Colada, vote for somebody else.
Vote.
Oh.
It's not normally this quiet either.
While we're waiting, the department heads have supplied you with annual reports for 2011, and we purposely saved them until the April meeting to give them to the new board members. If you have any questions, please refer to the department head that wrote the report. So it'll give you a recap of last year.
Okay, that committee is going to be Bernadette Kratz with 9, Larry Tam with 8, Everett Eckstein with 8, Joe Piasky with 8. The other votes were Dennis at 4, Bob Whalen had 6, and Bob Jones had 1.
Krantz, Tim, Eckstein, and Piasky?
Yep.
Okay, next we will nominate for the Planning and Zoning Committee, and who is on that committee presently? Larry Crawford, Joe Piasky, Mark Kirschner, and who else? Is that it?
Bob was a citizen member.
Citizen member, right.
The other county board member was.
Oh, him.
Dennis Weddy, and Bob Wadle. These are the white ballots. Does Everett,
I respectfully decline.
okay, Everett is removing his name. White ballots, vote for 4, and please initial. Larry?
I would like to see on the Board of Adjustment, so I think that would be a conflict, so.
Okay,
my name-
Larry would like to remove his name as well,
I'd like to remove my name.
and Dennis would like to remove his name as well. So that makes your nominees Larry Crawford, Bob Jones, Mark Kirscher, Joe Piasky, and Bob Wadle.
How many?
4.
Okay. We're getting really close.
Okay, and that is the end of our elections. Later, we will adjourn to sort out the committees.
Same as it was, Larry.
Do we need to, we had a sheet in our packet that we
Planning and zoning.
listed our preferences for committees, and maybe we should collect that now.
Whoops. Sorry.
It's the same as it was before. Same committee as it was before.
Thank you. All right, now we'll move on to old business, and we have none, but we do have a little bit to take care of under new business. And first is a discussion and possible action on the letter of agreement between Waushara County and the Waushara County Deputy Sheriff's Association, local, of the Wisconsin Professional Police Association. That was in our packet, the agreement was in our packet. Do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the letter of agreement.
A second, we have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Is this roll call or? Roll call?
Okay.
Okay, we did not do the rest by roll call, so we will, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Sign, okay, that has been passed. Okay, we have consideration of possible action on the following resolutions and ordinances.
Resolution 13-04-12, designation of depositories.
Okay, do we have a motion? Everett?
I'll second the motion.
Second by Dennis. Okay, we have a motion, a second. Do we have any discussion? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay.
Resolution 14-04-12, resolution authorizing application for lake classification grant.
Motion by Piaski,
I'll second that.
second by Krenz. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Resolution 15-04-12, resolution authorizing application for TRM grant.
A motion? Okay, we have a motion by Krenz, second by Crawford. Is there any discussion? Does somebody want to explain it? No?
Maybe Terry's out there.
Whenever we apply for grant monies from the state, just like the one before, these are both DNR grants, they require the county to say that they will take care of their responsibilities in the grant program and designate a person that is to sign the transaction. Just a formality because DNR grants.
Thank you. Okay, any discussion at all on that? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Ordinance number 542, ordinance amending Waushara County zoning maps pursuant to the authority granted in Chapter 58 Waushara County Code, Zone Change, Spencer Tim, Town of Saxville.
Okay, motion by Crawford, second by Waddell. We have a motion and a second to approve. Any discussion? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Ordinance number 543, an ordinance amending section 26-1(c)(1) of the Waushara County Code to add a specific ordinance relating to synthetic cannabinoids.
I move to approve the resolution,
Motion by Weddy,
the ordinance, I mean.
second by Eckstein. Any questions or any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Ordinance number 544, to amend ordinance number 535, amending Waushara County Code number 58.
The motion by Waddell to approve. Second by Piaski. Okay, we have a motion, a second. Do we have any discussion on this matter?
I guess I'd like to hear from Terry what this one is about also.
It's complicated.
It was actually the last day that the legislature met, a bill was introduced, well, no, it wasn't introduced, but it was passed, that changes the way that counties and all municipalities, cities, villages, can handle nonconforming structures and uses. And the 50% rule, as we have always used it, can no longer be used. So we needed to find some other method that we could have some regulation of nonconforming structures and uses, and we had already written language to be in compliance with NR 115, but had delayed implementation. And as we talked about it, that law says that you need to be in compliance with NR 115 for the shoreline part, and it just said you can't use the 50% for all structures outside of the shoreline. So we had addressed all of it already and approved it last summer. We had just delayed implementation until February 1st of 2014 when the state said we had to do it. And now they're kind of saying you're going to have to figure it out a little sooner, so we thought let's just implement it now rather than later, those portions that are pertaining to nonconforming structures and uses. So it's language that was already written, reviewed, and approved actually last summer and early fall, and now we're just going to implement it because the state kind of says we have to. We can't use the old methods anymore. And I was as surprised as you look right now that they changed it just like that.
Yeah, wow.
Thank you very much. Okay, we have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Same sign? All right, that is passed. Okay, now we are getting down to chairpersons appointments, and I think we'll take a brief recess here. And instead of it being the chairperson's appointment, I would like to see the entire executive committee meet and do these appointments together, rather than just doing them myself. What?
15 minutes?
I would, can we do them in 15?
I don't think
Deb?
it should take too long. I don't know.
Those sheets are gonna help a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give us
sure.
20.
20.
Yeah.
And if we're not here, we'll be here eventually.
Next door?
About 10, 20.
All right.
Yes. Oh, no, I intended for Deb Berenger to be.
It's over.
Ruth, do you want to?
I guess.
Okay, Ruth?
Potty break.
Okay,
potty break.
Melanie, you come too.
Should be done before lunch.
Land records.
Let's go in the other,
Well, it should be,
263, is it? Okay, executive will meet in 263, post haste. We only have 20 minutes, let's get there.
department chair, vice, and the second vice.
Oh, nominations